There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the gaming champion, the man himself,
the one and only
CheeseFace. Look at this handsome devil.
Stop. What's up, man? Hello, chat. The ASAP Joey. Do you have a name for the ASAP Joey? We got the Cheesers.
The
over
Cheesers.
on my stream.
Probably
have we got a name?
Yeah, I think just the bloodline. Like that's just.
Of course, the bloodline.
I think it's just the bloodline,
up,
if
bloodline?
anything. Yeah, sir. We signed him. We got him.
Hell
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen. This, of course, is CheeseFace. You might not know. You might know him. If you don't, mods, give him a shout. There's the first question I got to ask you, my friend. I ask everybody straight away. It is, who are you?
I am the gaming champion, as you've already introduced me as. But CheeseFace is the name, or George is my real name.
George,
It's
okay.
not CheeseFace, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man, streamer. Uni student.
You study?
I studied business, so I started with financial planning as a major, and then I don't know, I just fucking sort of hated it. So now I'm doing it as a minor, and then I'm just trying to get my bachelor of business done. So
Yeah, sick.
hopefully, yeah, just get that all done. I'm trying to pop out your chat so I don't have to see
cool.
myself twice.
Why? I wish I
It's
could see
trippy,
twice.
man.
No way.
Yeah, so that's CheeseFace.
Why you get that going? How'd you come with the name CheeseFace?
So I was trying to make my Minecraft username back when I was like 12, and I had no idea what to make it. And I was just sitting on like the kitchen table, and I was like, "Shit, man, I don't know what to make this." And then my brother's like, "You should do Cheese Boy as a joke," and I was like, "Hang on a second, you're onto something." So I took that, went Cheese Face, and then it used to have a 92 on the end of it. It used to be Cheese Face 92 because another guy on this Minecraft server I used to play on, his name finished in a 92, and I liked that, so I stole it.
Yeah,
so it was CheeseFace 92 for a little while, and then we dropped that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you 92 baby?
I'm
Like,
not
is
a
that
92 baby. I'm a 99 baby.
Oh
Yeah, so
shit. Okay.
I just made the cut on the 90s, but
yeah.
barely.
Nah, I count it.
Yeah, of course.
How long you been streaming for?
I've been streaming. I think I started towards the end of 2019. I just sort of streamed here and there. I think I started with Brawlhalla. I was like, I've got this. I used to be a professional Brawlhalla player.
Oh,
I say
real.
that in quotation marks because, like, in Australia, it was a pretty small region, and not a lot of talent. There were some good players, but it wasn't crazy. So I was like top 5, top 8, and I sort of started placing well in tournaments and stuff. And people sort of knew who I was because I was on the rank leaderboards a lot. And I was like, you know what, because I always like content creation. I tried YouTube when I was like 12, 13, made like 5 videos. And then I tried again when I dropped out of high school in like 2017. And then I tried that for a while and I sort of fell off. And then I was like, you know what, now I've got something for people to watch me for, the Brawlhalla skills. So that was sort of what I went with. And that's how I came up. So 2019.
Nice. Because I was going through your clips and I didn't know what it was. So that's Brawlhalla. Like 5 years.
Yeah, it's like Smash Bros. Sort of.
Yeah. Okay, sick. Nice.
It's good stuff.
So you started from there. Now in 2024, what's the main games or content that you do? Because you call yourself the gaming champion. Now list them.
Of course. List them?
Yeah. What do you do?
Okay, well, I can play anything, truly. Like, it ain't shit to me. I say some people, they have, like you might have FPS game sense or like MOBA game sense that translates to other MOBAs, or you can aim on Counter-Strike, so you can aim on Valorant. I like to say my gaming translates everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's not a specific type of gaming. It just translates everywhere. So I don't play League because League is shit. I play Deadlock because it's the same thing, just less cringe. I play, I used to play a lot of CSGO. I wasn't semi-pro or pro, but I competed. I played a lot of what's it called? Like I played an open ladder, then I played a paid ladder where we were
Oh
sponsored to play.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I played a lot of that. That's how I met a lot of the friends that I have today. A lot of Rocket League. I think I peaked like Champ 3 before they introduced the new
Supersonic,
ranks.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because I think it went champs to grand champ, right?
Yeah, it went champ straight to grand champ.
Yep.
So Champ 3 Rocket League, I think like Diamond Peak Overwatch, LEM Peak CSGO,
LEM,
Immortal Peak, LEM, baby, Legendary Eagle Master. I can't believe they took away the names of the ranks and just replaced it with a number.
I hate that, That's so shit.
Like, no one's trying to be like 15,000 rated. I want to be a fucking Legendary Eagle Master.
Yeah,
you know
I want
that
mean? Badge.
That sounds so much better. But yeah, so in the rotation of like shit I play at the moment, I play a lot of Deadlock lately because that shit came out. And like I always said, I like the idea of League of Legends where it's like the lanes and you got, one guy to worry about and whatever, and you destroy the Nexus or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
But I couldn't wrap my head around like the top down click where you want to go.
Yeah.
Just like so much clicking and pointing. Like so when Deadlock came out, it's like literally the exact same thing. But it's like a third person shooter. So I was like, fuck, this is fun, man. So I'm playing that a lot. I just finished Wukong on stream. Any story mode game that's like really, got a lot of hype and looks fun, I'll play. I've played like God of War and stuff like that. Overwatch sometimes, CSGO, Rocket League, anything, man. All sort of stuff.
Crazy. So like all the games that have like the rank stuff, you probably up a like plat/diamond-y level of like way above average for any of those like FPS.
For most games, yeah.
Damn, actual gaming champion, huh?
That's how we do it.
What's a typical week for CheeseFace then? Whether it be for streams or study or anything, what do you normally do?
My shit is boring. So I can tell what my typical day looks like, and it looks like every other day of the week. So I'll wake up. It varies. Maybe like midday, 11, 12. I will go make breakfast, which lately is just like 3 eggs in an omelet. Really boring. Trying to cut, you know what I'm saying? Look shredded. Eat that with a coffee. Come sit on my PC. If there was like some funny clips from the night before, I'll try like chop them up and pump out some shorts or whatever. I'll sit here. I'll see who's live. I'll swing by, say hello to like friends and fellow streamers and be like, yo, what's good? Because I don't watch a lot of Twitch, but I like to support my friends who do the same shit. Of
course.
After I finish my coffee and my stummy is settled, I will go to the gym. I go 3 days on, 1 day off. Back buys, chest tries, shoulders, legs split. So I will do that. I will come home, play some video games, eat dinner, play some more video games, stream, go to bed and do it again.
Damn, man, you're full on as well. Like, even how often do you stream? Like, how many times per week?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
With the exception, obviously, like sometimes shit just happens, and like, if there's a social event or it's fucking like Father's Day or Mum's birthday or something, like I'll be like, hey guys, today no stream. But usually the schedule is every day.
I'll ask you now while I'm on the topic because I wanted to ask this after. How do you stay on top of everything and be so consistent at a high level of you gaming, your community, scheduling everything for it? It seems like a high pace, high octane schedule. How do you do it?
I don't know. I don't want to downplay it, but I just kind of suck it up. You know what I mean? Like, believe it or not, sometimes I don't feel like streaming. You know what I mean? Like, I'll sit here and be like, Dan, today was shit. Like, I'm sad about XYZ. I'll be like, fuck it, man. You know what? I just gotta chug along. You know what I mean? Like, could be much worse. I like to be grateful for what I do have, and I've got people who sit around and will expect me to be live at like 7 p.m. on the dot, and they, want their entertainment for the evening, and I told them it's going to be there, so I got to be there. You know what I mean?
Damn, I really like that mentality. Is like I'd say it's more so rare for it. It's not the sake of you're doing it as well, and there's no yield of like let's say there's those who have quit their job and it's like, oh, I'll just stream to my friends, stream 12 hours a day. I'm going to make it. It's like, you're already there. You've already established yourself. You're good at what you do. Your community comes through for it. So having that and going to the gym and doing everything as well, balancing for it, it's a high mental. So I applaud you for it, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely like takes some organizing. Like I said, the structure of my day isn't much, but it's like it's enough to where I can handle shit. So it's like wake up, coffee, breakfast, shit like that, gym, stream. And if I have an assignment due, maybe I'll take a day off stream and bang that out, or I'll wake up earlier to do that. But it's good. It's rewarding, you know. Like I enjoy it. So it's not so much of like I have to stream. Like fuck, man. I really wish I didn't have to. If it was like that, I wouldn't be streaming every day. So, you know, I'm just grateful that I still enjoy it, and I obviously can recognize that it's like it could be so much worse. Like I'm in a fucking amazing position to where I can afford a PC, and you know I can make money and have the time to put effort, and people will show up. So it's I'm very grateful.
Absolutely, bro. I'm gonna get into a few not like content CheeseFace. I want to get to you, as you said with George.
The man, yes.
So, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Greek, 100% Greek.
Ooh, okay. Thanks for representing all of us wogs, by the way.
Absolutely.
We don't
and my parents met at Greek school, so it's like just it's just Greek as fuck over here, man. Yeah.
That's sick. That's cool.
What about yourself?
I'm half Filo, half Maltese. So Filipino Maltese.
Hell yeah. Very nice.
Do you see many people with like that diversity around with Twitch, or that sort of, because I always hung out with the Wog boys at school and everywhere, right? Or anyone like that. You know, I just get along. Do you see it much on Twitch?
No, not really. Actually, there's obviously Leb and Liger and yourself, but it's not super prominent. Like I couldn't name anyone else who I know is like a Wog. And yeah, you know what's crazy? Because I got like all sorts of ethnicities in my chat. Like, well, not ethnicities, but people from like all over the world. Wog means something different in the UK. Like, that shit. And I'm out here like saying like, oh yeah, I'm a Wog, this and that. And my UK people's like, what did he just fucking say?
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Same with saying cunt. Like, I say it, and then because I got Americans in the chat for, they're like, what? Like,
yeah, they can't believe
it. It's like, no, that means he's a good cunt. Or he's like, it's
yes. Term of endearment, yeah.
Yeah, endearment. So that's what I was literally about to ask as well with the term Wog. I throw it out there because just I'm used to it, you know. But there's like not trying to censor yourself or not trying to, you know, you thinking about that stuff. It's like it's so natural, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You live at home with family, living
Still
situation.
At home, yeah, which, like I said, I'm obviously grateful for. So can save on money doing this and hopefully make enough money to pay the bills and move out on my own. That's the dream.
I think it's one of those things where like a lot of growing up, especially in like last like 10 years, let's say, or even like in high school, like you'd get berated if you still live at home by like 18 or 19. Like it's pretty stupid, because I say, man, it's the opposite. Why the fuck would you want to move out and waste your money and pay rent when you've got it so good? So I don't see it any different. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, well, I'd like the freedom. You know, it's not the first thing I say when I meet someone is like, I live at home. But, you know, and people who I do tell that to, they're like, you know, amazing, live there as long as you can. So it's like, I don't know, I'm not in a huge hurry. And obviously, while I'm still studying and I don't have too much free time, you know, the plan is to sort of finish my Bachelor of Business next year and this year. I finish at the end of this year. And then next year I'll see where I am and, you know, however much money I'm making off Twitch, and if I have any sort of opportunities, or just see what happens. Maybe I get a job and we'll just see how that goes.
This is
Just
like,
got a message that my lights are too bright. Give me 2 seconds.
yeah, you're right, bro. It's all right. So it's kind of like you're not really thinking too far. You're thinking about it, but it's like not a thing where you're like, oh, I need to be doing this now. So we'll visit it when it sort of happens.
Yeah. Well, I used to be a very anxious person where I would like worry about like what's going to happen with this and that, and who knows if I do this, how it's going to affect me down the road. Like I could never really land on something that I wanted to study just because I was like, I don't know if I like it in the future. I don't know. A million things could happen, but now I'm just sort of like, you know what? You can't predict the future. Just roll with the punches. Like I'm not trying to think about, you know, I'm not about to look for jobs for next year already because I might not finish. I might fail my subjects. Like shit,
True.
like a million things could happen. So I just take it one day at a time. Try not to worry too much.
Yeah. Has your family members like responded well to how you stream, like even every day, or even just like how you take content creation, content creation, streaming, whatever you want to call it? How have they responded to you doing it?
They don't know too much about it. And like my mum will ask me, but I can tell she doesn't fucking like. She's just asking because she wants to take an interest in what I'm doing. Like whatever I tell her is just going in one ear and out the other. But she'll see me like just yesterday I did a cooking stream and I'll tell her that. And she saw me the other day leave with like my gym equipment and getting ready. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go stream at the gym. And she's like, oh yeah, that's cool. So they're very supportive of what I do, but they don't like. I don't think they understand completely what it is that I'm doing. Like they see me sort of up in my room every night. And they're like, "Oh, poor guy. Like he's just, he's not doing anything." Like, and they'll be like, "Oh, maybe you could, you get a job just for during the days and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "I'm not doing nothing in my room. I promise. Like, I'm being productive. It's just on a different level." And as wogs, like they want the best for you. They want you to be like working and even if you're not super happy, at least you're making money and you can survive. That's all they want for you. But yeah, so they try to wrap their heads around it, but yeah, they're different generation.
Yeah, I think that's what you said, literally like nail on the head. Anyone else who has like a similar situation, or if you have WOG parents, or even, it doesn't even have to be like European parents or anything. It could be any ethnicity that's like not Australian cultured. I think I grew up with the same thing where mum was just like, oh, I just want you to get your bachelor's and then you find a job and then do this. I'm like, yeah. And then I took this route and she's like, oh, okay, as long as you're happy, like kind of thing. It's the same nature, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what my mum says over and over is like, as long as you're happy, but in the back of her mind, she's like, she obviously worries. She's like, is he making enough money? Like she doesn't obviously watch. So to her, I'm just in my room for 5 hours a night. Like it doesn't look like I have much of a social life. So she worries about that, but it's just because she wants the best.
Yep, like you said, different generation, but it's nice to see that.
Absolutely.
Like, because I've talked to Ligo, I've talked to Leb, just especially in these interviews and just in general, and anyone else who I talk to with the same like situation like that, they have those same values. Where like it's hard to explain, but they'll support you because it's like, well, we just want our son to be happy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So outside of all your, gym, stream, gaming, what's some other hobbies you like to do?
I don't know. Fuck, I don't really have hobbies, to be honest. This is like my main hobby. Gym is another main hobby.
Do you think it's hard to answer because it's like you as a streamer, you already do what you love doing on here, and it's just like, well, that's my life, so I'm going to show that, and I love doing that.
Yeah, I mean, this is my main hobby. Like, it's obviously not at the point where I can survive off it yet, so it's kind of a hobby. But I don't know. I don't really have too much time to just like pick something else up. My gym is my main hobby. Like, I got into that when I was about 18, 19, like properly. And I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. And it helped me hugely mentally. Like just lifting weights and releasing the endorphins is like, it's literally just science. Like I found that a lot of the things we place value on in real life, whether it be like, you know, getting married or getting a promotion or all this like other stuff is usually material, but the realest thing that can make you feel good is like, lifting weights and exercise. Like it's just basic science. So doing that was like, a really big help for me, especially since like I dropped out of high school and I sort of lost touch with friends. I was like, it was one of the only things that I could do. So yeah, big hobby for me.
Yeah. Wow. I think whenever I talk to people about it, because I said this to you when you were doing your stream, and I want to ask you about that, by the way. I think, as a sidebar, I think it's one of the coolest things that I watch for it, because I watch Camp Canute, I watch you do it. I've seen like other people do gym streams. Brian, who does Juiced, like it's just it's so interesting. So when I watch it and sit here as someone who just likes to consume that content for it, it's nice to hear that, like the science, like you said, behind it, or like why, or like how good it makes you feel, not just from like for the sake of building on yourself, but just like way behind that. It's fucking sick to hear.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I remember, obviously I think I had like 1 or 2 years lifting experience before COVID hit. And then COVID hit, and the first place to close and the last place to open are the gyms, because you spread all sorts of germs there. And I just like, you can't get the same sort of workout at home. Like you can do as many push-ups and sit-ups as you like, but it's a different environment going to the gym. Like you have a coffee or your pre-workout and you get ready on the car ride there, and you walk in there and it smells like metal and rubber and sweat, and you just fucking throw some weight around, and it's like, it's a fun experience. Like, and then to have to substitute that for just doing like, 50 push-ups at home, you can't, like I just couldn't do it. And I had to watch myself just get fat and lose all my progress. So I was fucking miserable. It was so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. The biggest thing, it might be an obvious one, but it was everyone's mental health with all that, whether it's people just going out recreationally or even going to the gym or even just with work. Or even you can't even go for your nightly walk when we had like the lockdown and the curfew and shit like that. Like, it was so insane that pretty much all of us like went through
Melbourne.
it. Yeah. We had it like
crazy.
The worst.
I think we're the most lockdown, like in the world, the most lockdown city.
Yeah, what was it like?
Sure I heard,
20 times? Like
fucking nuts, man. I was climbing my walls,
bro. Yeah, and then just having that, and then just hearing that for it, man, it's crazy. For what, 2 years you couldn't do it, right? Like 2 years.
Yeah, 3 years. I was just like, sitting here, like, finally gym's open again, and it's like bang, another fucking breakout. Go back to your homes. I'm just like, it was so bad. But the newbie gains kicked back in.
Yeah.
Finally, when they reopened, it was depressing. But you got to watch yourself like cut the weights in half, which you were like once lifting. You were curling 20s, now you're curling 10s. It's all part of the process, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. The last one I want to ask you personally for it, I did check out a bit of yesterday's stream. So I do want to ask you, relationship status?
Taken. I do have a girlfriend, yes.
Who's that girlfriend's name?
She's in your chat. It's Lace.
Lacey.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Nice. How'd you guys meet, or how'd you start talking?
We met, I think it was last year at TGX. I don't know if you know TGX. It's the Game Expo.
Yep.
Yeah. So we met there in the like Apex tournament, and I think I saw her afterwards at this like, it was like an emo night. They did an emo night where like, my mates love that sort of music. I'm all right with it. I don't hate it. And we went there and I saw her there, and I didn't say anything, but afterwards they closed the club. I walked out and I started talking to her a little bit, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. And we're talking, and then her mate pulls her away and I don't see her. I'm just like, all right, fine. Talked a little bit, and then DreamHack rolled around, like a few months later, and I saw her at what's it called? The bar that closed down, GG Easy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, hey, MDK. And she didn't know who I was. She couldn't remember, but she pretended to. And she's like, oh, hello. Like, how are you? I'm like, oh, I'm good. And we talked a little bit there. And yeah, it wasn't like nothing crazy. Just like, hey, how's it going? How have you been? And that was that. I didn't see her. And she left because she lived in Brisbane at the time. She left. And that was that. And then randomly, like, I think, I don't know, a few weeks later, a month later, she followed me back on Twitch. I was like, oh, cool. And then like a week later, she's like in my chat and she's like, oh, hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And we're talking back and forth. And she helped me set up a what's it called? This like voice mix thingy. So the music from my VODs doesn't go to the VODs.
Oh, yeah. Like the split. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, she helped me. She gave me some tips on like getting Twitch partner and stuff. And then she's like, oh, I'm moving down to Melbourne. I'm like, oh, no shit, whereabouts? And we talked a bit. And she's like, I'm going to do a big sort of get together with my Melbourne friends when I come down. You want to come? I'm like, yeah, fucking, I'll come. So I went there and, we talked a little bit. And yeah, the rest is left up to the imagination, I guess.
I think that's where
I don't want to spill too much, you know what I mean?
Hey, it's all right.
Probably.
It's okay.
I think so.
I think that's where I saw you. I knew I saw you like here and there for it, but I just couldn't like piece it for it. But then, like, because I don't delve into that stuff because it's not my business. Like, if I see people out and whatever, it's not my business. You know what I mean? Unless I'm friends with you or whatever. Like, still.
Yeah,
so
no, that's fair enough.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I'm going to go to Twitch-specific stuff. I won't delve into any more with George. I want to ask you about CheeseFace again.
Let's do it.
What are your thoughts on the current state of Twitch right now?
My main issue is the splits. Excuse me, I was fucking disgusting. I had a burrito and I just came up a little bit.
What's your order? Or what do you get?
Cali burrito. I can't get enough of them.
What, GYG?
Yeah, GYG. I've been I was thinking with my friends, like, or even Twitch chat. I think I asked this on Twitch. I was like, what would the perfect sponsor be? And people were like, Nike, whatever. I was like, bro, I'd love a GYG sponsorship, just like food, free food to my door, like whenever I want.
Bro, here's the thing. Like, anyone can say like Adidas, Nike, any like activewear stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Like, but then you have to wear the shit, and then fuck, that'd be so boring. No offense, it'd be so fucking boring. What do streamers do? They stream at the nighttime, right? So why the fuck aren't I going to eat a goddamn burrito at this time? And then maybe a day after, you don't do it again. The next day, oh look, I got another burrito, but this time I'm having this. It just makes sense. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
I want to wear like this kind of shit or just whatever. Now, I don't have to wear goddamn Nike every time. It'd set you up for life, but just give me a GYG one and then just have a code. It's so easy. It's so real.
Yeah, and then once you're sponsored by Nike, you can't go wear Adidas or like anything like that. You just stuck to the one brand.
Real. That's real.
Sorry, what was the initial question? I think we've... Twitch, right? What's my thoughts on the current state? Yep. I think Twitch doesn't need 50% of my fucking revenue. That's my number one gripe with Twitch, which I really wished. I know there was a chit chat with Dan Clancy a little while ago about whatever it was that everyone was mad about. I wish they brought up the splits. Like, why do you need 50% of my fucking money? You know what I mean? Like, especially as a partner. That would have been my next question. I would have asked him, what are the benefits of being a Twitch partner? And I would love to hear what he says, because I know it's nice to be acknowledged in the face of Twitch, like, here's a fucking check mark. But at the end of the day, there's no real benefits. Like, yeah, I can go to the fucking PAX Lounge and hang out and get a coffee for free. But, it's the splits aren't better. I still have to fight for, front page opportunities, which, I'll get like one a year.
Yep.
It's just like, I just don't see a real value in it.
Do you know what? There is only like one advantage. And I know this from knowing for so long. You know what that advantage is? It's your embedding or your upload shit. That's literally it. That's quite literally it. Because affiliates get up to 6,000, I think. 6,000, I think.
Yeah.
Partners could go up to 8. It's like, well, we don't fucking need that. Like, we don't need to go up to 8,000. That's the only technical side of it. You get support. That's great. You might get access to like a Discord, and you'll have some of these other features rolled out and stuff. But that's really it. Just to clarify, it's like your upload. It's like 6,000 kbps. It's like the max for what they allow for affiliates. The bit rate. So that's like the only like real thing for it. And then you get a fancy badge, and then you fucking that's it. You'll see some other shit. That's about it. Yeah. That's really the only like thing, and some visual thing that says, "Oh, I'm a partner now." Cool.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's cool. Like, I remember, like, starting Twitch, I was like, "There's no way I'd like partner was just not even an idea." Like, I was like, that's never happening. And then it happened, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm a Twitch partner!" Like, because all my favorite streamers, they're Twitch partners. Like, I'm one of them now, but nothing really comes with it. It's just like a cool check mark.
That's it. So if Twitch actually stopped existing, or it stopped its like operations, if it just ceased to exist, what would you be doing?
I'll probably try Kick, see how that goes. Stream somewhere else. Like I said, I tried YouTube and it wasn't really for me. I like the live back and forth sort of aspect to it, but yeah, I don't think I could go back to trying YouTube as a full-time thing. I think my main thing would need to be streaming. So I'd try Kick, see if I had any success there. If I didn't, I'd quit and I'd do something else.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I love the back and forth, like instant stuff. Like I can make videos and that's fine because it's still a creative outlet. But I want that, like, people just like instantly talk back or talk shit to me like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So it'd be hard to do it. It'd be hard to sort of transition off.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
What's the most annoying thing to you as a streamer?
People who complain. Easy.
Yeah?
Like people who are ungrateful, who just nitpick, who have it like so, like it goes back to what I was saying before about how like I try to be grateful for everything I have, and I see these people who have it, objectively better than me, and they just like they find anything and everything. It happens a lot in the Twitch partner Discord you're talking about. It's like just the next thing to fucking complain about. And I don't know if you noticed, but on the actual chat that people had with Dan Clancy, there was a few valid points, but a lot of it was just like waffling. It was like, where's the communication? And he's like, what do you mean by that? And even they didn't know what they meant by that. So it was like, people just like, it's like, you guys are in a fucking incredible position to be making a living off of content creation. And I'm not trying to take a shot at anyone. I just mean like it's an incredible position to be in, and we still find shit to complain about. The smallest things, just that grinds my gears.
I agree with you, especially with the Dan Clancy interview. First of all, we had good reps on there who were asking pretty fair stuff and approached it in that manner. I feel like those, especially in the chat for it, it was a big dog pile thing. Could we say it's entitled? Yeah, of course we fucking can. I think people forget that this is a businessman. This is the CEO. Like, you can't just talk to him like a normal sort of guy for it that's just running like a local shop or anything.
Yeah.
Right. So I did feel that. So there's like a creators like Discord, right? I actually put a post in there and I said,
I'm in there.
Yeah, the ANZ creators one.
Yeah.
And I actually put a post in there and I said like the situation could be like it could be very volatile so quickly where you've got people who are saying all this stuff, but yet that could be destroyed by us as well. So he could just very much be like, you know what? Hey,
fuck you, you get nothing. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's it. Like we're getting like fuck all anyway, and we know we're a small region. Not much funding or not much eyeballs are going to be like on us in the first place, and we're so far away from everything and everyone. They could very much just be like, you know what? Yeah, you guys just act like brats. Fuck yous then. Like, or we're only going to give it to those who have a concurrent X numbers or whatever it is. They could just take that away or just take away so much for it. So that's why I feel that this pack's coming up, especially, and with South by Southwest, where he's going to be there as well, it could very well make or break, to put it in terms.
Yeah, I think it would. I think maybe he'd benefit from, like, I think we have a few sort of, I would say ringleaders, but like we have a handful of people who represent the ANZ community. I think it would do him some good to talk to people who are different. You know what I mean? Like talk to, not just the peak 200-300 viewers, the ones who always, are seen and get the opportunities. Like talk to, the real people, the guy, like the partners who 50, 60, 70 viewers, like I feel like a bit of change in perspective would be good.
It's like those who are really in the trenches as well, or those who are more interconnected with the rest. I say the rest of us because I'm in that pool. I'd say, you're in that pool. A lot of people come into this chat. I know what you're saying as well. Instead of just like figureheads or the guys who are like steps above, I'd say from me. I think getting those, especially like really in the trenches or like who talk to the others, or who are really ingrained into the community. I actually believe you. I actually agree with you. Sorry, like it's you need that. You need that to him to be like, but still, it might just be known to him. But still,
I don't think it helps to have like 5-6 people who all share the same mindset. Like I think you need to sort of be careful and pick like, this guy streams this game to this many viewers and this girl streams this and IRL, like get a few different perspectives, because that's the best way to do it is you get like, 5-6 different people who all think differently, and, the more perspectives, the better.
Yep. It's either that or we'll see photos of him going, where's he going? Rock climbing again or something, whatever it was.
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to talk business, but we're going in the morning about 9 a.m. to go climb.
Good on him.
It's pretty cool. Like, to be fair, it is a pretty cool, like, it's a pretty cool thing to see that he's involved with it. But when it gets to like business, that's what you see. Like, oh yeah.
Oh well, hope you had fun.
Yeah, I hope you had a sick time. All right, I mentioned this a bit earlier with your gym stream that you did with Leb. Is doing that kind of content or the gym content something that you want to make more regular?
Yeah, definitely. Regularly. So I want to sort of turn it into like a series where I take like I want to start with Melbourne based because obviously it's easier, but if it gets big enough, then maybe interstate streamers come and be on it, where we just sort of I take them through a workout, or they take me through a workout. Maybe they're already like established sort of fit people who, maybe someone hits legs a lot. I don't hit a lot of legs, and they put me through their workout, and I put them through mine, and we just chit chat, kind of like how we're doing here. And I just sort of like a little podcast setting, almost like a podcast, but at the gym, where I just talk to them and be like, what got you started on Twitch? What do you stream? Tell us about yourself, sort of thing. But yeah, I think definitely I want to do more of that.
I'd love to see it, man. I said it to you like on wherever else, but like I love that shit personally. So that's my selfish, like, I'm like, I want to see it, so I want you to do it. So
okay, just for you, I'll do it.
Yeah, but I hope like everyone else in your chat, like Lebs as well, everyone who was just watching around for it, I hope like they want to see it as well, because it's like it's so different. Like we don't really have that here in Australia.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely.
People used to do it in their backyard and stuff like that, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, I could do it in my backyard, but then, I feel like that's not really what people like. People want to see a gym stream. They want to see me go to a gym where there's other people, and they want to see you act in public, and they want to see you obviously lift, but like, it's like, oh, here's my streamer who was usually at home in the world, like existing. I think that's kind of what people want to see as well.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to move on to the clip side of things.
Oh God.
It's not that bad. I think I went easy on you.
All right.
So first of all, I want to look at your About Me page. So I'll just swap it up over here first, I think. Hang on, just let me take off all this other shit that I have for Pokemon and whatnot.
I didn't know this was coming, by the way. I watched I clicked on Leb's and Liger's version of this on your YouTube. Yeah. And I watched the first few minutes, and they were 2 hours long. So I was like, all right, they just chit chat for 2 hours. That's all it is. But here we go, putting me on blast. More. Yeah. Can't wait.
All right. So first of all, you've got the bloodline on there. What a guy, everyone! Look at that. He's got the bloodline as the team. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's nice and simples. Do you feel like having a more simple About Me page is more like, hey, look, just come through, or people don't really read it anyway. Just fucking learn more by just coming in. Yeah,
I mean, I would actually. It definitely looks more readable. You see About Me's that are this long. It's like, fuck, where do I start? I'm just not going to read it. But,
okay, mine.
Gaming champion, fucking watch or don't. You know what I mean?
True. I am the best gamer to grace this planet. Man, that is a fucking W take if I've ever read it. And apparently you're a Drake fan.
I'm a big Drake fan. I was. I won't bore you with the details, but Drake lately, not it. In the past 5 or so years, until his last decent album was Scorpion. And then he had a few 1-2 decent singles.
Yeah, but Scorpion in itself was just, I don't know, bro. It was just awful because Chris Brown was doing it for his 40 fucking song album where it was all on Spotify. It was just huge albums, and they only did it because of the Spotify clicks, and it was smart. That's why they did it.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't did they have God's Plan?
Yeah, that was with God's Plan. Yeah. What's it called? With the first one was Non-Stop with him. It was all that. Kiki, do you love me? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm a big Drake fan. I like a lot of his old stuff and his old albums. Scorpion, it was a huge album, but I felt like there was a lot of decent songs in there. And then since then, it's just been I think it's because he lost his ghostwriter, which, get him back, bro. It's fine. Ghostwrite all you want. Just make good music again.
Exactly. Fucking hell, true. All right. I'm going to hit you with the first clip. So tell me when you're ready and you can see my my stream. All right, cool. So I'm gonna play it for everyone first, and then just tell me what's going on. I'll ask you the question after.
Be fun. This is gonna be fun. Hello, CheeseFace. Hello, my friend. How doing, Gorg? Oh man, I can't see your face. There's something on it that's too big.
My goodness. I can't
seem to put my finger on it.
My goodness.
I wonder what's on your face that's so pointy and long and big.
What the hell?
How you doing? How's Sekiro, bro?
Hey, Leb. Ooh, look at all the hair I have on my head. Ooh, wow, look at all of this, my friend. So much hair. Ooh.
So, what I wanted to ask you is, how did you and Leb start becoming friends and start banter with each other?
So Leb just came to my chat once, and he goes, "You look so angry," and I get that a lot. I was like, "I'm not angry, I promise." I remember, how people pop up in the partner Discord I remember seeing Leb's name, just like Fresh Leb, welcome to whatever the fuck. And I was like, oh, cool. I didn't think anything of it. And I saw him like a week later in my chat. He's like, bro, you look so angry. What's wrong? I was like, I'm not angry, bro. I think it's the eyebrows that do it. I was like, I'm fine. I'm happy. And we talked a bit. I followed him back. I watched one of his streams. And then, yeah, just back and forth here and there. Play some games together. Good times.
Yeah, I love that shit. I think it's cool when like it's just people do that shit without any attachment. You know, where it's not like, hey, I want your viewers. Hey, I want your viewers. Like it's just natural. It's just like you want to be friends with the person. I fucking love that shit. It's cool, man.
No, it's good, definitely.
All right, we'll go to the second one. Tell me when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
This is 7 months ago.
Damn, bro, the older you go, the more worried I get.
Don't worry, it's not the one that we talked about before.
Okay,
I'm playing now.
With that fucking health, man. The low. Did I lose this? I probably lost this.
Sucks cock in hell. Jesus Christ. What was that? I couldn't do anything about that. I couldn't sidestep
I wasn't that happy.
It would break all my fucking... Was that you? Reformed Dranu? Sorry, your mum doesn't suck dick in hell. My bad. He joined my chat. I felt so bad.
Bro, I didn't take you for a Tekken player. That's sick.
Yeah, well, like I said, I played Brawlhalla, and then I sort of grew out of that, and then I was like, you know what, Tekken's coming out. It was SF6 and Tekken 8 that just like had a whole lot of hype around them. So I was like, let me try it. Yeah, and I did. It was pretty fun. I remember I was talking to this guy who was kind of just like, he's kind of my guy who I go to for like, you know, references, like, what do you think about this deal, or should I do this or that? And he just sort of gives me his advice. I don't always take it, but he's like, yeah, I've been watching your streams lately. I think you ought to, you know, lay off the toxicity. And he showed me that clip, and he's like, actually, no, he wrote it down, and he's like, you said your mum sucks cock in hell. Like, I mean, are you sure I said exactly that? And he's like, yeah. I was like, fuck. I mean, I was upset. You know what I mean?
So do you feel like when something like that happens for it, are you not like afraid, but do you think that's like kind of like a lesson, or you're just like, nah, fuck it, I don't care. It's just
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I've thought about it before, and it's easy to say that because I don't have a lot of sponsors and people who are like, you know, begging to throw money at me. But I'd rather be authentic for my viewers instead of like, you know, be really clean and sponsorable, you know, like if that makes me a brand risk, you know, so fucking what, you know, it's like I'd rather make the stuff that I know is funny. If it's within Twitch TOS and I'm not saying anything that can get me banned, you know, I'm happy to just crack jokes and say whatever.
Yeah. So basically, cheese A30, pretty much.
Cheese A30. I mean, the way I see it, like my viewers do more for me than any brands or anything could do. Like I go live for them. Brands, you know, they don't give me money. They don't care about me or my viewers. They just want to throw money at me and then get, you know, conversions or whatever that might be. So I'd hate to like take out an aspect of what my viewers find funny just for the off chance that I might get, you know, sponsorship down the road, because I just don't. It's not how I want to do it.
Yeah, I feel you. Especially as someone on the other side, where I do have partners and sponsors. It's only with those who actually like still accept for like who I am and what I say, and it's like there's obviously going to be parts of it where it's like, okay, need to do this for the sponsored bit, just tone it down. But like in general, I wouldn't want to affiliate myself with others that are just going to be like, yeah, look, we like you because of this, but you can't do this for it. I get it within reason, but to completely take it out of who I am it's like it's shit. Pretty much.
Yeah, no, I get that absolutely. And I'm not saying like fuck sponsors. I'm not trying to wage a war or anything. I'm just saying.
Hey, you want sponsors. You want sponsors. So
I need money, by the way. Please, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like sponsors would be cool, but I don't want to have to change what I'm doing beforehand. Like if a sponsor came to me and said, "Hey, look, we want to give you whatever the fuck for 2 hours of this, and maybe cut down on the swearing a little bit," I could do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to swear and make edgy jokes 24/7, but at the same time, I don't want to really like bland my shit just for the sake of maybe getting a sponsor in the future.
Exactly. All right. Got another clip for you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Playing a bit of Overwatch here. Let's just. Yeah, this is recent. 2 months ago. All right. Let's just see. Let's see what you say.
I want Junker Queen to kill me. I want Junker Queen to break my dick off in her ass. We're not the same.
Want to explain that one to your potential sponsors?
So that was deep faked. That's CGI, and that's an AI created video. I didn't say that. I'm not a brand risk at the end of the day.
Okay. All right. Let's just help. Let's help your case here. Let's help your case here with another clip. All right. And this is kind of recent. This is 5 months ago. You ready?
Rocket League.
Okay.
I should have a channel point reward called fucking murder someone in real life. Or I just fucking whoever you I'll just show up to their house and kill them in game. I was like, wow, that's funny, as if I said that. And then no one gave a fuck. I thought that was so funny. In game.
Look at him. So, my question, I got an actual question here.
Okay.
If you could kill someone in game, in your chat, who would it be?
Ooh. Wow. That's a really good question.
Look, you gotta go. I'm sorry. There's a quota to be met once a year. You gotta go, bro.
Leb, for sure.
Yeah, fuck that guy, man.
Get him out.
Look, maybe the rosemary oil will actually start producing instead of going to.
Every time he joins my chat, I feel my hairline going back. It's terrible.
All right, and we're gonna do a last clip. If that wasn't enough to try to get some partners or partnerships, hopefully this will be it. Hopefully.
So why? How you doing? What's good? Long time no see. Was busy a few days. It has been a minute, bro. Welcome back. It's good to have you back on a CheeseFace experience. Ooh, that one hurt. Missed a few.
So, do you think that's a reason why you don't get sponsors or what?
The reason? What was the question? Sorry.
Do you think that's the reason why you don't get some sponsors or what?
Look, it could be, but like I said, that shit's funny. You know what I mean? So
It is.
If fucking Guzman and Gomez is scrolling through my clips about to sponsor me and they see that and they don't want to, then so be it.
All right. Okay, there's no more clips. All right, that's the last one.
Okay, good.
Except for this last one. No, there's not. There's not.
Thank you.
All right. So this last bit is just the part 3. I'm just going to give you some quick questions. Just answer it as quick as you can. You're like in a hot seat or whatever. All right?
Ooh, okay.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. The first one is, who's your longest sub? As in who you sub to on Twitch.
I don't sub to anyone.
Really?
Yep.
Man.
I think. Okay. Like I said, let me check. I think I have some active subs. I'm sub to. Wait. I've got a few people who've gifted me subs, but I don't sub to anyone. Real shit.
Wow, real shit.
The way I see it, like, say we support
Not even
each
to
other.
Lace.
Not even to Lace. I beg people in Lace's chat to give me a sub. Here's the thing, right? If I sub to Lace and then Lace subs to me, then we're both at $4. You know what I mean? Rinse and repeat with, 10, 15 other streamers who I'm friends with. We're all just giving Twitch fucking $50 a month.
That's real.
Which, you know what I'm saying? If I go on your chat and I'll beg someone to give me some money so I can sub, and then that works for me.
But she subs to you, is that right?
She does. I've told her she doesn't have to.
Okay. All right. Who did you first watch on Twitch?
Ooh, wow. Maybe Tyler 1, I think.
Oh shit, really?
I wasn't
Damn.
huge into like watching streams live way back when, but it was after Tyler 1 got banned from League of Legends and he was like variety streaming and stuff. Wow, sorry. I would watch his YouTube VODs just because like I thought he was a funny guy. And then ever since he's been unbanned from League and that's all he plays, I don't watch him anymore because I don't play League. I don't fucking no clue what's going on. But
Yeah.
I think Tyler 1 would be the first
Damn.
person.
Good pick. Something you want to achieve or you have achieved in this year?
Streamer of the year.
Streamer of the year. Ooh. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Who would you say is in your circle of friends in Twitch?
I don't know. I don't have like a whole lot of Twitch friends. I've definitely met more people this year. So like Leb, obviously, Liger as of recent, yourself, Lace, I don't know. Like obviously I'm like on good terms with a lot of people, but I don't like, Paddy, Kmos. Yeah. No, I just mean like, I don't talk to Paddy or Kmos every day. You know what I mean? Like a friend who I'm close with.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe those people I've already listed. Let's go with that. There's more that like I'm on good terms with and we talk.
Or you're just good with, but you don't like message each other like every day.
We're not like talk every day homies sort of thing.
Yep. Who's a celebrity you get mistaken for?
Never mistaken, but people tell me I look like Joe Keery from Stranger Things. Steve Harrington.
Steve Harrington?
Yep.
Stranger Things. Let's have a look.
Maybe a little more so when I had longer hair, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that's you. Hey, for reference, everyone, I'll pull it up on here. Yeah, bro, that's you. That's you. 100%, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that one. That's funny as.
Yeah. Pretty valid.
Fucking hell, look at... Yeah, this one, 100%. This one, bro. That one. This one, man. Oh, wait, it's fucking YouTube thing. Oh, my God. Let's see if I can zoom it in a bit. There we go. Man. Nah, you're better than him, bro.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was like freaking out about how old he is, and I was like, shit, I mean, people tell me I look like him, so for a while I was like riding on a high, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Where have you traveled overseas?
I've been to... First place I ever went to was Thailand, and then I've been to Singapore, Greece, China, and the States.
Oh, shit.
I think that's it.
What was the worst out of all of them?
I mean, none of them were really bad. I'll probably say the States. I went there. We're in the US. I went to Atlanta for a week. So
shit.
Yeah, it was because there was BCX, which is the Brawlhalla Championship expedition. It's like at the end of the year. open to the whole world. People fly in. It's like the final tournament.
Yep.
And I went there to compete, and I was only there for a week. I would have liked to stay longer and do more of America, but I just didn't have the money at the time.
Yeah.
I remember finishing, like, it was like the second last day, and we were going like clothes shopping, just spending the cash we had. And I saw a really nice jacket. I was like, man, I like that jacket, but I can't, like, I literally had like $200 in my account. I was like, this would be a bad purchase. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I foregoed the jacket. So yeah,
Damn.
couldn't do it.
Fucking hell. That's
Yeah,
cool
so
though.
it wasn't bad. It was a fun experience. It was the first time in my life I had like real fan interactions. Like
Yeah,
when
right.
you're sort of hanging out at these events in Australia, people come to you and they're like, oh, I'm such and such from your chat, or people like kind of know each other a lot.
Yeah.
But I went over there as a pro player / streamer, and people were like, yo, CheeseFace, can I get a photo? Like shit
Yeah,
shit
really?
accent, but they're like hitting me up like, oh, you're my favorite Oz streamer, man.
That's
like
mad.
a bunch of people pulling me up, taking photos. I was like, shit, man, like
Yeah.
emotion. But
yeah.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'd say just because of the shortness and the area we were in, maybe it was the worst, but I still had a good time.
Yeah. That's cool as fuck though. Atlanta as well, I'm like a bit jealous because I want to go there, bro. Because I'm huge into rap and like Atlanta culture. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Love it.
It wasn't like I said, I wasn't too stacked on money, and we didn't, we were in like the main city of Atlanta. We were in a city or a town called Smyrna, Smyrna, which is like,
Okay.
like a maybe 20-30 minute car ride outside of the city of Atlanta. So
Yeah.
if I wanted to, I could have like Ubered in and, you know, done whatever. But
Yeah.
the people I went with, one of them was like hardcore Muslim, so he didn't want to drink. He just like stayed in the room and watched TikToks the whole time. He was like,
yeah.
he had a boring time, but I think he had fun. Yeah, we could never find anything to do after the event. Like we weren't in the inner circle because we were the Australians. We didn't have, you know, established friends over there. So every time the event would finish, we're like, shit, what do we do now? And we just like never found anything to do. But yeah, going to Atlanta, the city, would be cool for sure.
Yeah. We've been Georgia. Could have made a whole fucking thing about it. True.
I definitely could have. Wow, what a missed opportunity.
What is your first gamer tag?
CheeseFace.
So it's legit. It was
the
just
beginning.
CheeseFace and just bang.
On
No way. There's got to be like some fucking
the PSN, I was Gaza, Gazza, and that was like PlayStation 3 for a few years.
yeah.
But I think CheeseFace was first. Because I made that when I was like 12, 13. So, and then I made my PlayStation account maybe like 14. So I think CheeseFace was the first
Far
one.
out. Okay. Law.
Yeah, I had 12 years to drop it and I didn't. So, yeah, well done.
Someone who you're inspired by on Twitch.
Leb.
Really?
Don't tell him though. Yeah.
I won't tell him. Why?
Because we're in very similar positions. Like he has mentioned a lot that he gets banned. Well, he's been banned off Twitch, and he had, you know, a lot of opportunities where he came up, and then, you know, Twitch sort of like struck him down, and he hasn't had like a cruisy ride where he just goes straight to the top, and he's had to work, you know, really hard for what he's got, and you know, I think we motivate each other. So
Yeah, it's nice.
I think, yeah, you know, I know he's in the shit with me, so I'm like, you know what, we're all gonna make it. Like he'll message me if I take a few days off. He's like, lock in, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Like stream. I'm like, you're right, man. My bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Liger and I had always like said to each other that like, I hope Leb finds like one of these guys, or like just a guy to be like, you have that, like what you just told me. We'll like, we hope he finds that with someone, so to speak. And it's like just bettering each other, not even for, like I said, with networky shit or even just whatever. It's just you boys just want to. You're in the similar position and you keep trying to better each other, and that's just like it's so lost because a lot of people on our platform, you think that you're in the same situation, but other people are not. It's just using as stepping stones. Whereas, especially us being like ethnic boys, we see that. We could actually see that, and it's not just like for a business thing or whatever. That's what I love the most.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah, he's all right. Loser. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Ooh, wow. Wow. I've always been fond of Totodile.
Oh, yeah? Good pick.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Yeah, I remember, like funny even. Yeah. I remember there was a, like, what's it called? Like, Pokemon episode where, I can't remember what it was, but they were like, Ash was like late to catch a boat, like a big cruise ship, and he's running, and he's got like Totodile next to him.
Yeah.
And they like jump on the boat, and like they just make it, and it was like, that shit was like in my brain. So, W Pokemon.
Good choice. If you could be a celebrity, what's mine? Alakazam.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, because I'm an OG player, right? So, I always loved Alakazam. Could never be traded it because you have to trade via the fucking link code. Back when you actually had a link between the Game Boys, I could never have that. And I was like, I like him. My brother wouldn't help me.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Motherfucker. Yeah. Dude, my brother, oh my God. Like, I didn't know how easy it was because I was like young as fuck. I didn't know how to set up a PSN account on PlayStation 3, so it's free. And we shared his one. And so I'd be like grinding all my hours on his Modern Warfare 2 account, just getting him like levels and levels. I was like, can you teach me how to make an account so I can have my own? He's like, oh, I forgot how to do it, man. And I was like, are you serious? So like I'm putting all these hours and hours into like all of his games, just leveling his shit up.
Well, fuckhead. Yeah, true. So have you, how old's your brother than you?
He is 28 and I'm 25.
Yeah, shit. My brother's 2.5 years older, so it's like same shit. It's just the same like relationship for it. Is just a fuck it, you know. I was like, he's like, yeah, can you trade these? Then I'm like, yeah, I could do that. But then I'm like, I don't have my OG Pokemon anymore. I'm like, how do I have them again? So I had to start again because I wanted them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Arsehole.
Motherfuckers. Good character development.
Yeah, true. Rosa, thank you. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. We're interviewing Mr. CheeseFace here. Thanks, I appreciate it. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for all the follows as well earlier, guys. We're at the tail end of the interview. Welcome in. Hope you had a good one. If you could be a celebrity for one day, who would you be?
Drake says gonna. That's not terrible. I don't know. I'd kind of want to be like someone rich and then just give myself a lot of money. Like someone I don't like who's rich.
Yeah, but then you have to be them for 24 hours.
Yeah, I could just like, I count down the timer to like 11:59 and then just jump off a really tall building and then just change back.
Yeah, true. So you time it. So as you're dropping, you swap. So you don't die, but they die.
Exactly.
So you probably pick someone like Diddy then.
Diddy, yeah. What the fuck? I watched that video on him the other day about like all the cook shit he's done. He needs to be fucking like beheaded or something. That guy's crazy.
Do you know? It's like I think it's more crazy that 50 Cent made this doco about him and he sold it. He made it his own thing and he sold it for millions and millions.
Wow.
Like, that's fucked. That's so crazy.
Fucking hell.
I love 50, bro. He's just the OG troll.
Always looking to make money. Good on him.
Yeah. Okay. So who would you say?
Yeah, I didn't say anyone. I don't know, maybe like Taylor Swift. She's got a lot of money.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So you want to be fucked by what's his face then? The
Yeah,
boyfriend.
sure. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't hurt. Or maybe it could.
Maybe. What's your favorite song right now?
My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Yeah, really.
Rest in peace. The GOAT. Yeah.
Was he
I
the
want to
first?
get a poster of him up there or
Oh
something.
man, next to your fucking Ali, that'd be dope, bro.
Yeah, he's got a because he got arrested for literally his charge was seduction. He went to jail for seduction, and he's got a mugshot. And I want to get like a poster of the mugshot behind me. I think
Does
that'd
he?
be dope.
I want to look it up.
Yeah.
Wait, so he has a like Frank Sinatra mugshot. This is oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah, it's
holy
tough.
fuck! Look at him. He's got the hair strand like coming down.
I know.
Actually,
guy.
goes hard.
I
I'll show
know.
everybody. I'll show everyone here. You'll see Cheese here as well, but I'll just chuck it up on the screen. Look at that. Fucking hell.
Tough.
Damn. Yeah, he looks tough, man.
Mm.
Yeah, he looks
What's your
tough.
favorite song at the moment?
Oh shit. I'd probably say what I've been jamming. I've been jamming some old songs lately. Probably Dreams by Fleetwood Mac,
Okay.
if you know that one.
Yeah.
I fucking how's it go again? It's like
Is that
Thunder only.
Oh fuck, wrong one.
No.
I swear it's in my
What are
playlist.
you singing?
Okay, I'm completely wrong. I was thinking of a different Fleetwood Mac song.
All right, still same
I
artist.
was
I'll give
thinking
you
of The
that.
Chain, my bad.
Ah,
You know,
okay.
Listen to the wind blow. That one.
No, the one that I've really got going is the thunder only happens when it's
Ah, yeah.
raining. Yeah,
I got
sick.
you.
Love that.
Classic.
What's one of your favorite stream moments of your career?
Ooh. Oh my god. Hands down. As I was sort of the Brawlhalla Pro player that everyone at one point thought they were better than. They're like, you know what? I think I could take CheeseFace. Like that guy, like, you know, I'm better than him. And everyone just like, no matter how good I placed in the tournaments when it was off season, everyone would build up their ego and like convince themselves that like, you know, I'm better than CheeseFace. No matter if I was top 8, top 5, top whatever. And then this tournament came around and I had to verse so many people who talk that sort of shit. They were like,
Yeah.
you're nothing, I could beat you. And I just went through and I bodied all of them.
Yeah,
And I was
real.
just like, you know, what's live on stream? I was like, what's good now? Like all this chit chat.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I
line
just wasn't
up.
playing good on the day. And I was like, that's when you have to play good. Is on the day. Like, what are you talking
That's
about?
right. That's literally what it is.
Oh my god.
So what?
That
They
was
just
like-
lined
that
up
was
for you.
good.
So you're like, come on, next.
Yeah, it was like this guy, and then if I beat him, I go into this guy, and I was just like fucking dominoes. I smashed them all. It was great.
That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah.
What's the best game you streamed or you played then?
Ooh. Shit. Tricky one.
Would you say it's a campaign game? Or would you say it's a like an
Maybe
FPS or
Sekiro.
a... Yeah, really.
I like Sekiro a lot. Yeah.
Fuck it. Everyone's one or the other. Like on the other side, hey,
Yeah.
good shout. Fuck me. I want to play it. I don't think I'll do it soon, but I want to do it at some
Cool,
point.
man. Yeah, I prefer it to Elden Ring because Elden Ring I find the bosses, well not the bosses, but the combat is sort of like repetitive. You know, like you have a weapon and you dodge and you dodge and you dodge and you get an opening and you hit. And then you dodge, and then you hit. But Sekiro is like gives you a lot of different like tools. Like it's harder, but if you're good and you sort of, you know, use the tools that it gives you, you can be better and like actually
Yeah.
play well.
Yep.
So I like that.
Okay, yeah, I get you. It's not as like one dimensional is like you dodge and then you got the opening, you hit. So it's like if you parry or if you do this kind of thing. Is that
Yeah,
what you
big
mean?
on parries in that game. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Favorite game of all time?
CSGO.
Yeah, shit, really? Like just CS:GO or CS?
Just CSGO, not CS2, not CS Source.
CS2
CS:GO.
sucked.
CS2's
Fucking
dog
hate.
shit, man.
It's shit.
I can't believe they got rid of CSGO. Like every other CS,
Bro.
they've like kept the old one. Like they've still got, I think, 1.6. You can still play Source. You
I
can
love
play all the
Source.
old ones, but Source is so much fun, man. That's how I met like some of my longest lifelong friends. Like
So
on
do I.
Source. Yeah,
So do
so
I.
good, man.
Oh man, It's like even some of my some of the homies that still come through like on Twitch, and I still got on Steam. I still got them because I used to run like a community on there. We played CS soccer. Those are the maps. And we had a little
the
community.
minigame servers.
Yeah. I
Wow.
ran one of the servers. I was like a moderator, admin on there,
No
and
shit.
we used to do like leagues and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd have to I want to show everyone like clips someday because they're like, it's a full on scripted
clips,
like
that's
thing.
crazy.
Yeah, from like fucking 10 years ago. That's how like 10,
Fucking
15 years ago. Crazy.
Wow.
Last one for the quick questions. Name a WWE wrestler, or tell me your favorite one.
I don't have. Oh wait, what's his name? Alberto Del Rio, I think.
Oh, come on! Oh,
Is he
no.
like, dude? Is that his name? I'm trying to remember.
Ah.
I just remember playing as him in what's it called? It was like 2K12 or some shit. I played with my brother. Let me
think
Google and make sure it's the right
Yeah,
one.
it's him. Yeah, if while you're on Google,
Yeah, that's
You
the
might-
one. Yeah.
yeah, you might see some other shit that he was involved with.
Uh oh. What did he do? He beat the shit out of someone?
Yeah, pretty much. Basically.
The downward
not-
spiral of Alberto Del Rio. Wow.
Oh, you'll have to watch. Yeah, it's not great.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops. Look, bro. Kudos to you for naming one, so I'll give you that. All right.
Of course.
All right, bro. Final part. Last 3 questions, and then we'll get to everyone's questions in the community. You can go as long as you want, or however long. It's pinned at the top in the message. If you've got any questions for CheeseFace here, chuck them on there. It'll all be, he'll answer them. All right. Mr. Cheese, what is your party story or go-to like wacky story?
Okay, I got one. I got home really, really drunk one night, and I pulled up at the front. Oh, the ski one? Yeah, actually. So I could tell one where I got really drunk, I did something stupid, or another one about how I kind of like almost died skiing.
Oh shit.
Take your
Okay.
pick. Or I could tell both.
Up to you, bro.
So I'll tell the skiing one. So I was snowboarding with a few friends. It was like my second or third time snowboarding. We went up to Mount Buller, and I don't know if you've ever been to Mount Buller, but down the middle, it's like, so do you get there, you catch a chairlift up to about 2/3 of the way up, you go down a little bit, and then not quite at the bottom, but halfway down is another chairlift that takes you even higher, and then you're at the top,
Yeah.
and you can do the whole thing. So I went up the first one, and then if you go up the second one, on the side, there's these little like ski ramps that go up and down and up and down. And I was like, fuck it, I'll give them a go. So I went on them, and I stood up the top. I started fucking going down, and I go up to the next one. Like I go down, I go up, and I stop here because I don't have enough speed to get up the next one.
Yeah.
So I'm like shimmying my way up. Then I go down again, and I don't have enough speed to get up the next one because I'm like being careful. I'm pumping the brakes. And then I did that. I was like, fuck, that was boring. I'm not doing that again. Like I was slow the whole time. I had to crawl up.
Yep.
Anyway, that was that. And then the next year, we went up again, and I did the same thing. First run down the mountain, I was like, let me hit these ski ramps because fucking why the fuck not? And I remember the year before, the only thing I remembered was I didn't get enough speed. So I need to go faster so I can clear the next ramp. So I'm at the top. I literally haven't even like snowboarded yet. This is my first go down the mountain.
Yeah,
Caught the ski lift up, went down a little bit, went back up, and now I'm at the top of this ramp. I'm up here. I go down completely sideways, so no pump on the brakes at all. And I clear the first little ridge. I'm like, all right, sweet. Go down the next one, clear the next little ridge. I'm like, all right, this is fun. And then towards the end, I'm picking up a lot of speed. And instead of the last one doing like a this, it just does that. And it goes like up and like, see you later. It's like a jump.
Yeah.
And I get to the top of the hill before it and I see it. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I don't want to jump. Like I don't know how to land a jump. I've been doing this like twice. So I go sideways to like dig my heels in, pump the brakes, but I don't lose any speed. And now I'm going up super fast on this ramp sideways. And I get to the top of it and my feet just fucking fling up in the air. And I'm like, I got like literally, I think it was like 10 meters of air, it felt like. And I was just fucking hovering horizontally in the air, just like an angel. Like I was being fucking abducted by aliens. And I was just, wow. Like nothing was going through my head. I was just like, what the fuck? And I was up there and it was just the most incredible, like I had no idea what was going through my head. And then I came down, and mind you, people have been like doing these jumps all day. So where you land is like snow. It's not fresh snow. It's snow that's been like bang, pummeled into like ice. So the landing is all ice. And I came down flat on my back, just like, and it knocked all the wind out of me. I was like, oh, you ever seen people get like hurt that bad that they go, oh, they do one of those like groans? Yeah. I went, oh, and then like this guy goes, are you okay? I was like, no. And then I realized like I couldn't breathe. I was trying to breathe, but I couldn't. So I'm sitting there trying to like hold on to the little breath that I have. And I'm like,
yeah, the wind kicked out of you, so you couldn't fucking
I was like shit, like stop exhaling because you can't inhale. I was trying as hard as I could to inhale. I couldn't do it. And then finally I could breathe. I didn't pass out. I thought I was gonna. And then this guy goes up to me. He's like, hey, bro, do you want to move off to the side? Like other people want to use the ramp. I'm like, oh, let me try. And then I was like, oh, can't move. And then they brought a ski mobile over. They hooked me up on the back of it and they brought me to the med center. And bro, I heard people like screaming. I heard someone like screaming, like gut wrenching, ear piercing, just like at the top of their lungs. And I was like, what happened to her? And my whoever the fuck nurse or whatever said like, oh, her back broke completely in half. I was like, no fucking shit.
No,
that is insane.
Way.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's
oh my god,
me.
Dead sad.
And then so and obviously like accidents happen a lot in the snow. So they're like, as soon as you can sit up, goodbye. So I'm sitting there like, they pump me full of painkillers, and I'm like, all right, because I could barely move my back. It was like stiff as fuck. Anytime I moved, it was sore. But I managed to sit up. I stood up, and they're like, all right, see you later. We'll send you to wherever for an X-ray, which they didn't really see much. Apparently, like the equipment there is not very good. But now I'm 2 kilometers away from my ski resort where I was staying, and my back is like could be fractured, and I have to walk on like slippery ice and snow. They didn't no one was there for me. I didn't get like an escort. They didn't put me in a car or nothing. They were just like, see ya. They fucking smacked my ass on the way out the door. Yeah, good luck getting home. And I'm like limping the whole way home, trying not to fucking fall over again.
What the fuck?
She was crazy. Yeah.
Bro.
And then like, months of rehab. It's better now, but it was crazy at the time.
How long were you in rehab for?
It still gives me little bits of issues. Like it gave me a lot of issues when I during COVID. Because like when I stay in the gym and I'm active, my muscles are moving, it's fine. But when I stagnate and wither away, it starts to hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think I was in rehab for maybe 6 months to a year, to the point where I could actually like function and go to the gym again and not feel it anymore.
Yeah. Damn.
Crazy
That's
shit.
fucked. So no snow trips then in the future, near future.
Yeah, I'd go again. Like it's better now, and now I know what not to do. So
yeah, not going up the fucking Murderhorn
but
thing.
No ramps. Maybe I'll just fucking toboggan or something.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
Okay. Second question. In this current moment of CheeseFace in September of 2024, how are you feeling about yourself as a streamer and content creator, whatever?
I feel pretty good. I'm optimistic. I think, keep trying, keep at it. Jesus Christ, I'm doing these like little bitch burps over and over. I just needed like a big one. Jesus. Yeah, I'm optimistic. There's things that I don't want to get too ahead of, but some things are in the works, in the background, where if they play out how I hope they do, things could start to look better for me in terms of like opportunities and reach and content that I'm making. But I'm happy to be making the content that I am. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Good. That's what we like to see. I think I see myself as like a viewer first still. As weird that it is, that's how I started with Twitch, right? I think I like when I see streamers are confident within themselves, or when they've got the shit going and you're the master of your own domain, right? So it's not to say if they don't have it, I lose faith as well, but I get empowered from the sake of others who are feeling the same thing, or if you're invigorated the same way. So to hear it where you're like, yeah, I'm confident, or I'm feeling really good. It's like, shit, I'm excited for you. I want to see it. Like, it's like,
exactly.
I believe in you. So I want that,
Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah, I think it's very important to, I don't know, it sounds like a no-brainer, but it's important to give a fuck about what you're doing. Like, no one wants to watch a streamer who just complains like, oh, this game sucks and I'm not having fun doing this. Like, that's not fun for anyone. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh, there's nothing to play on Twitch. Like, fuck, bro.
Yeah.
To answer my own fucking question, one of the things that annoy me is when people do that shit. It's like, oh, there's nothing to play. I've said it before. I'm like, oh, there's not like much to play, but it's like, dude, I could just whip out fucking Grand Theft Auto or fucking do Elden Ring again or some shit. Like, there's everything. There's so many games that you can fucking do for it that even might not be complete meta for it, but there's some off, or just make your own content, whatever, like just chatting content shit. It's so throwaway.
Yeah, I think it's important for people to stay creative. Like, a lot of people, that's sort of what happened to me, is I got really comfortable just sort of, I go live and I play Brawlhalla for like 5 hours and then go to bed, and day in, day out, like I had a main game, but if I never stopped playing Brawlhalla, I would have, I'd be doing the same thing. I wouldn't have pushed myself to do anything different, take any risks. I would just be, way too comfortable doing the same thing. So I think it's important to stay creative and give your viewers a reason to tune in, because at the end of the day, it's a transaction. Like, it's not monetary. You're not paying to watch, but you're paying with your time. So if my content isn't worth your time, you're not gonna want that. You're not gonna want to do that transaction. So you're gonna fucking leave. So
absolutely.
I don't want to. I've always sort of thought like, I want to make content that I would watch. Like, if I was a viewer, would I watch this? And that's how I sort of, do what I do.
It's a great mentality. All right, last question. If there is one person you would nominate to see me interview, or even we could recruit them for the bloodline, who would that be? Unless they already are in there.
Good question. You interview Lace.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lace, you want to do it? Do you reckon she'll want to be in the bloodline?
One way to find out.
One way to find out, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that might have to be your job as well to talk to her and convince her to get on here.
Some motivation, yeah.
Yeah. But those are my questions.
Chit chat.
All right, Ben. Okay.
Also,
We'll be in-
I know Dog Rat said a while ago, what's my main in Deadlock? I mean Bebop.
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 You enjoying it?
I'm having so much fun on it, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, it's such a different take and like an angle of the gaming, because I know we see a lot of there's like Marvel. It's like what's it, Marvel Rivals, right? There's it's the kind of the similar stuff, or like 6v6 or whatever for it, but we don't have
Marvel
this
Rivals
angle.
was just Overwatch.
Yeah, but pretty much, really. But then this is just a different take, kind of like a Smite.
Yeah.
Smite in two, three lanes, whatever it is. No, there's like
lanes,
heaps.
yeah.
4. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Crazy shit, man. It's a lot of fun.
Crazy. All right. Well, I'll be in touch then, Lace. We'll we might have to get you into the bloodline and also get you for the interview. Did you know? I'll give you a little bit of fun factoid. Did you know Lace and I used to play fucking Apex together like 4 years ago?
Really?
Yeah.
4 years. Wow.
Yeah. And then she kept running with it. I got over it. Like, I got over. I said, this bitch is trying to leech off me, so I cut her off then and there.
Shit. I mean, she was on my stream yesterday, IRL, so she's leeching all my viewers.
Yeah, fucking this bitch, huh? But that's all my questions. Thanks for answering everything, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's not the end of our... the conclusion of it, because I got 16 responses here who want to ask you some things. Hey, I'm just gonna read through them and then you can answer
They're
whatever
anonymous,
ones.
right?
Yeah, they're anonymous.
Okay, I have a feeling I know a few of them already, but fire away.
All right, the first one is CheeseFace going to mod Snap like Thanos to make his women viewers more comfortable?
Maybe. She's only been watching for like a few months. Like the realest answer I can give you is yeah, probably. Like the only reason I mod anyone is if they watch a lot. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense to have the people who are in the chat the most as my mods. But she hasn't been watching for a long time. It's only been a few months, but I can see it happening.
Okay. How did you score a hot girlfriend? Any advice?
Come on, dude. What are we doing? Look
Hey,
at me. Put some respect on my name.
I got a hot girlfriend, so I mean,
Yeah, we can all do it.
look at
By
us.
being goofy,
Pretty much. Just being us.
honestly.
Are you getting tired of streaming?
No, I'm not.
How do you find this? This is me adding on to it. How do you find like the added motivation to keep yourself like without having it seem like a job or like you get over it kind of thing?
I like to I tell myself, like I said about the whole being grateful, like I understand this becoming like a job isn't ideal, but then it beats any job that I've ever had. And I could be waking up at 6 a.m. to go dig holes in fucking work boots on a job site. Like, I just, back at the grateful shit, like, I get to sit here in my chair, crack the jokes I want to crack in my fucking air-conditioned room.
Yeah.
I can turn my stream off whenever I want, turn it on whenever I want, play whatever I want. Like, and that's why I said, you told me before, when you asked, what annoys you the most? Like, people who are ungrateful, man. Like,
True.
I promise, like, if these people just knew how easy this was.
Yeah.
Not easy, but like, easy. Like, I'll make jokes on my stream how streaming is the hardest job in the fucking world, but I don't believe that.
Yeah. It's just all shit talk for the sake of it. Like, I remember the whole argument. I think it was like some Hassan thing. Of course, it's some fucking Hassan thing. And it was like...
that pissed me off so bad.
Bro, yeah, it's just... Of course, I like to think he's clip farming, or he's at least... He doesn't really believe that, but he's also a fucking... Yeah, he's also fucking silver spoon fucking kid still, and like millions and millions of dollars, and living at his folks' home for it and everything like that, or he's got his home, whatever. But like, it's just crazy how people can sit and be like, even back to the Dan Clancy thing where it's like people are talking to this guy who they think is just some guy who's not running a company and they can run the company better. It's like, bro, would you like to try and step up for it? Because I guarantee you will crumble. It's
Exactly.
just that entitlement or that sort of. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a. I like to try and ground myself as well because, like, man, I get to sit here and turn these lights on and do the same shit for it, and
Exactly, man. Wear what you want.
Yeah, wear what I want. Like,
Nice,
I can
clothes.
say, yeah, be inside and be nice and chill and cool. And then you've got like people like, oh, I wish I had this and this, which is all fine. But like, just you're shifting like a blame, or you're shifting that on not having like. I don't know. It's kind of a really weird thing. It's a really, really weird thing. I'm like, fuck, man. I'm grateful that fucking just 3 people will turn up and say hi and keep talking to me. You know,
Exactly.
They don't
I
have to
remember
do that.
in the days I started streaming, Twitch like counts yourself as a viewer and like one other person. So you've got like 2 viewers at all times or whatever, just because you're live. And then I'd see it go up to like 3 and I'd be like, holy shit, someone's watching. Like,
Yeah.
and then 4. And I remember like 5 viewers was a fucking good day for me. I'd be like, no way, like that many people like tuned in. That's insane. And now it's like, I might notice myself being like, oh wow, we only had 30 people come through today. And it's like, dude, like you can't think like that. Like it's obviously you need aspirations and hopes to grow your channel as much as you can, but you can't let the negativity bring you down, because a lot of the my mindset towards a lot of things is if it's out of your control, try your best not to worry about it. And as much effort as I can put into streaming and having fun and making it viewable for people, like it's not in my control whether you click on my stream or don't, or you stick around or click off. Like, so when people and the viewers drop, it's like, you know what? That's out of my control. I can't control who watches. Like, I just try to make sure that the people who are there are enjoying themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's. I try to ground myself on that as well for it, and it's the biggest like mental killer for it. But I always say to myself, especially after looking, because I don't look at my numbers like during, especially. It's only when I'm going, or I'm about to raid someone or whatever, and you see it drop, or you see it even like higher than usual, and you're like, fuck, it's cool, or it's like, oh, fuck that shit. But the quality of the people is still the same. Or if not better, like on some days, and if you have a banger for it but it doesn't yield as many, like maybe you'll have 30 people for it, but it's like, fuck, within that 30 it was like 15 of them were popping the fuck off for it.
Like they're all talking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which actually gets to the next question here. Do you get angry or annoyed when chat is moving slow or a dead chat?
Definitely not angry, and not annoyed either. Maybe a little disappointed, but like I said, it goes back to what I said before about, people are gonna do what they want, and if they're more comfortable to sit there and just kick back and watch and not chat, then that's fine. And if they don't want to watch at all, that's also fine. So I just like, if I see that happening and I see chats moving slow and viewers are low, I'll be like, focus on the people who are here, because
Exactly.
they're still watching, they're just lurking. So put on the show you would anyway, no matter who's
Absolutely.
chatting, and keep the energy and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good answer. It's a really good answer. I think because like anything can happen at any time, right? Like let's say if it's like lower than usual, it's like drops down to like 25, but then like 5 minutes later, you could literally have so many people just come in at once, or be like, oh yeah, maybe it's a Twitch issue, or maybe this, that, and it's just back to normal or something. You just never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one says, are you going to finish Wukong? Possibly on stream. Legit, 1 fight left. Just saying.
Maybe. I don't know. So the thing is with Wukong is I beat the main storyline, and then Gunnar in particular, who's probably the one who asked the question, and a few others want me to do the secret boss at the end. And I've done all the prerequisites to fight the secret boss, but no one really wants to watch. Like, I think people have had their fair share of Wukong. So if I do it, it'll be... I didn't ask it? Oh, my bad. If I do it, it'll be maybe at the end of a stream, towards the end of a stream, or...
Yeah.
I was also thinking about doing it maybe as a YouTube video, just like
Oh,
for
cool.
people who actually give a fuck.
Yep.
But maybe, we'll see.
I think it's similar to because I did Elden Ring recently, and then people are like, oh yeah, we go back and do some of the DLC bosses. I'm like, man, probably, because I mean, I want 100% it, but it's also like I don't want to do that on Twitch because that's behind me. Because I'm like, I did it on here. I'll just hop on TikTok and be like, yo, I'm gonna chill out for an hour and a bit. We'll smash through the 100%. You see me fight the bosses, you can see me for it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like the alternative to rather what you mainly want to do on Twitch kind of thing.
I feel like Elden Ring's tricky because, like, you know, you're either running around and that's not that interesting, or you're fighting a boss and that's not that interesting either, because you keep going and going. Like, someone will stick around for like 2 or 3 tries of a boss and be like, all right, he's stuck here, I'm leaving. So it's kind of a tricky one because, you know, which part of Elden Ring really retains the viewers.
Yep. Or if you're on a main boss for it, people are just going to lurk anyway, but then you're like, oh, he's close. They'll come back in for the moment.
Yeah. When you're close, definitely.
Next question is, will you stop playing Deadlock?
Not at this rate. I can't see myself stopping. It's a fun game. Like, I haven't really felt like passion to play a game yet, because obviously I had Brawlhalla and I was like, I don't have anything else to compete in. That's kind of what I miss. So I was like, damn, what do I play? Like, I like CSGO a lot, but I feel like it's really saturated, and, you know, it's maybe even late for me. Like, you know, I'd have to find a team and, you know, practice in these lower leagues and then practice a lot. And then, you know, it's just a whole process. So I think now that this new game, obviously Deadlock, has come out, it's like I'm really like motivated to play it. And if I were to compete in another game, I think it would be that.
Sweet. I'd love to see like not like a proper esports thing maybe, but even just like tournament stuff or anything, just sort of give it light, because it's hard. One, our region has fuck all like money to go in, so it's hard. Maybe it's a once-off, or if maybe Dan Clancy can scrape some millions, or even give us a little bit of a prize pool in ANZ, or do some partner Twitch Rivals thing or something. Like,
I was just thinking, it'd be good for Twitch Rivals. It's 6v6, so could easily be done.
Yeah, real. Next question. Would you change the routine up? You start stream, yap, and then play the same game 4+ hours. Would you consider swapping games 2 hours in? If you're really enjoying a game, then 4 hours is understandable.
I feel like that's what I do at the moment anyway. Like,
you're doing a bit of like different games here and there? Like,
so I do, I guess recently I'll sort of play the same game for 4 hours, but if I'm not having fun with it, I will swap game, and I'll, you know, if I've had enough of Rocket League, I'll go play Counter-Strike or anything like that. So it's definitely like still something I do. It's just, you know, I guess I've just been enjoying the games I've been playing lately, so I just play it all the way through.
Nice. Cool. What's a cool or funny story you've had when streaming with viewers or with the mod?
Or the mod?
Yep.
Oh, I got doxxed once.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah, I was, I have a playlist that I listen to on stream, but it's not like a stream playlist. It's just my playlist since I've had a Spotify account, which was before streaming. And it was linked to my Facebook, and people were like, what's your stream playlist? So I was like, oh, I'll put it in the chat. And then they click the link and they see the playlist is created by George, last name,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool. This is his full name. They go find my Facebook. They like follow me on Instagram and shit.
Ah,
It's
fuck
like,
me.
yikes. So I had to change my Spotify name to Bill Cosby.
Yeah, you're not really hitting a lot of these celebrity
I'm not
names
very
things you chucked in.
sponsorable. It's okay.
That's fucked. I think that was like one of the biggest things I first did was check everything for it. Because my name is just out there, right? It's just Joey Abella. That's just me. Is it linked to like other stuff for it? Yeah, it is. But I've got it all privatized, and I tried to be on top of that because getting doxed is not fun. It's not
at all.
What's one thing you've thought about changing in your own Twitch space or community, whether this be new or different content / games, something in your physical space or what's on your screen, your gear, next stream goal for inspiration, etc.? Good question.
My main stream goal, which has been, the same for a very long time, is to and this will be when I consider making it, is to make enough money to live off it. Live out of home, pay my bills, eat good, and that's been my goal for a while. Is once I can start earning a living off this, then I'll be very happy. Not that I'm not happy now, but that's my main goal.
Yeah.
I'd like to decorate the background a little more. That shelf is new, so is the jersey that I've hung up. So it's coming along. I think a bit higher, maybe better internet, and then a new webcam. I don't know why it looks so bad in this Discord call, but it usually looks a little bit better. It's 1080, so
it might be because it's the quality of the call when it
yeah, it could be that
versus what you have it on stream and shit like that. Yeah, bit annoying.
Yeah, so new camera maybe. Yeah.
Well, I got the hookup if you need new internet stuff.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'm.
Who you got the hookup with?
Launtel. I'm with Launtel, man.
Okay.
Very, very fucking good.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Just might have to take you up on that.
Okay. Someone said, when are you carrying my ass in deadlock? I don't know if that's me or the person asking.
I can be arranged. Absolutely. Let's get it done.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm always on
if
there,
it is me or if it's any one of your channels who send that, sure. I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I mean, when I'm not at the gym or streaming or hanging out, I'm on fucking deadlock, man. I'm addicted.
Locked in. Is there anyone in your chat who is helpful to you? Doesn't have to be a mod. Anyone in your chat who's helpful? Oh, as in who's not a mod who's been helpful to you, I guess?
Okay. Obviously all my mods, but if we're thinking not a mod, I don't know. Helpful's a tricky one because, obviously, I love all my viewers and I appreciate them, but
parasocial.
Helpful, yeah, of course, I fucking hate you all. I don't know. I don't need a lot of help, and I've never been helped out randomly by a viewer for something. There's definitely a specific instance that someone's looking for me to mention, but I just can't remember it. Oh, Cynicals gave me some new emotes. I remember.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, the other week, one of my chatters, because he's got some emotes, he's like, "Do you like the look of mine?" I was like, "Yeah, they're cool." And then he put an order in on Fiverr for this guy to make me some of the same emotes. So, yep, we'll go Cynicals on that one.
Cool. All right, last one in here. Who's your current main compared to your original main in Brawlhalla? And how do you feel about the current state of the game? Is there enough, or do you think there should be more?
I think the game's a pile of shit. And I haven't said this yet, but I got banned from Brawlhalla, so I can't actually play it anymore. So I don't have a current main. I used to play Azoth. I don't know. The game, I feel like they've really not done. Like the current competitive scene is very passive. Like Anna just said, like people dance around and they'll just whiff punish and stuff. But I feel like behind the scenes, it's never an update in the way of something creative or like a quality of life or something fun. It's just like, let's drop another battle pass. Like they did the battle passes and they dropped battle pass number 1, then number 2, then number 3, and then battle pass 4 was battle pass number 1 with like two more skins, and then battle
It's
pass
$37.
5. Yeah, and the latest one is $37. Like
Fuck off. There's no way.
And then when they do try to do something fun, it's just like the worst shit ever. Like I think from a developer, like the actual people who own the game, I think they were at least sitting on a gold mine, but I don't know. I can't stand to fucking play the game. Not that I can't, but it just to watch it be played is boring. The people in it fucking suck. Just it's not good, man.
Damn. Falling.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another one. Someone said, "Do you have a favorite mod?"
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you mod your own shit, huh?
Damn straight.
All right. Okay. Well, that's all the questions that are on here, lads. Thank you very, very, very much, Mr. Cheese, for taking your time out.
Absolutely.
You're
Thank
very,
you, man.
very busy man. If there's anything else you'd like to say towards the end here, or any sign off or whatever, floor is yours, man.
I noticed Lucky Lockie asked how much I bench. My max is 110 kilos, but I couldn't put that up at the moment.
Damn.
Let's see. I guess just follow me on Twitch, all that sort of shit. I'll be streaming every day, usually 7 p.m. I don't know. Thanks for having me. It's a lot of fun.
Of course, man. I always wanted to try and bring this back in some way. I think I want to make it a bit more special, especially like in us with the bloodline. I mean, that's not just a thing for like we're taking this to a new level, I don't know how you actually, I'll give you a question like while you're here. What do you think about Twitch teams in general for it? You think they're a bit fucking weird and leechy or what?
I don't think they're leech. I think they're pretty good. Like if you've got a community of people, I think once if they're really big, then it's kind of just like, what's the point? But I think like a smaller community of like people who can all vouch for each other and the content that each other make is like, I feel like that's valuable.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, while I've got you here, I don't think I've said this to many people for it, but we, the Bloodline, are looking to do our first event at the end of the month. Don't know what yet.
Soon.
Yeah. I'll put it in the Discord if you wanna.
Fuck yeah.
But
we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I asked everyone over the weekend. I think they want to do Fall Guys. Man, let me tell you.
Fuck yeah.
A massive fucking custom lobby. And that's not even just us, the streamers, for it. We're just going to get our, communities
community
as well.
Members. Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be a big fuck off,
That'll be
lobby.
Sick.
I can't wait. I'm trying to get some, prizes for giveaways and shit like that going. But that's, our first thing. I've been wanting to do it. I was supposed to do it in August, but it was, a lot of shit went down, and trying to plan it as well for the last couple of weeks. But oh man, I can't fucking wait. This is gonna be fucking stupid.
Yeah, should be good, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, bro. All right, man.
Dude, we could do CSS soccer games.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
sick.
bro. It's so hard because you'd have to get a server, and then you have to upload all the scripting on there as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I was thinking of doing Fall Guys as one big fucking Minecraft server. Maybe Crab Game or something. That would be stupid.
Crab Game would be fucking hard. I love Crab Game, bro. That was so good.
Yeah, I just love shit like that where everyone can be involved. It's not just us as streamers for it. Because I'm we can get involved, but I want our communities to do shit as well. I can't fucking...
Yeah, definitely. I think we'd easily fill fucking lobbies with the amount of people involved in the bloodline and the amount of people who would want to watch, it'd be easy to just like fill a lobby. I think it'd be sick.
bro. Absolutely. All right, man. I'll wrap this up. Thank
Easy,
you
man.
again. Episode 9 of the Streamer Interviews.
Ooh.
This is Mr. CheeseFace, the gaming champion of OCE.
The one and only.
No one can match him. All right, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, bro. I'll catch you later.
See you, man.